A terrible mistake. An American Air Force B-47 bomber accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb on a farm in the rural Mars Bluff community in South Carolina. A hole of 50 feet wide and 20 feet deep was made. The home of Walter Gregg was almost destroyed, and several persons were injured. While the bomber jet from Hunter Air Force Base in Georgia was flying a routine training mission towards England, a warning light showed a locking pin on the bomb was loose. Navigator Captain Bruce Kulka went into the cramped bomb bay to check it. He accidentally grabbed the emergency release pin instead of a handhold, resulting in Kulka and the 7,000 bomb crashing through the bomb bay doors. This is Facts About the World. On March 11th, 1958, U.S. Air Force Boeing B-47E LM Stratojet from Hunter Air Force Base, operated by the 375th Bombardment Squadron near Savannah, Georgia, took off at 4:37 p.m. for United Kingdom. Boeing B-47E was carrying nuclear weapons. The nuclear capsule in the aircraft was containing fissile material needed for nuclear reaction, was not installed inside the weapon, but was at the different place in the aircraft in a container called bird case. After 20 minutes of takeoff, Captain Bruce Kulka was asked by the Captain Earl Kohler to inspect the faulty light in the cockpit, indicating that the bomb harness locking pin did not engage properly. The bomber at that time was flying about 15,000 feet above the ground, carrying a weapon 10 times more powerful than one that destroyed Hiroshima. Kulka went near the weapon, which was hanging on a single shackle, while trying to insert a steel pin through the shackle so that the weapon may not fall. But the whole episode went other way. Kulka inadvertently caused the weapon to unhook it, and Mark 6 nuclear bomb, 4-ton heavy, 10 feet 8 inches long, fell on the bomb bay doors of the B-47, forcing the doors to open. The bomb made way out of the aircraft, falling out of the plane, all the way from the altitude of around 15,000 feet. The aircraft had carried real nukes, even on the training mission, as war could have broken any time, even on mid-flight. The bomb was unarmed, that is, its nuclear core was not installed, and therefore it could not trigger a nuclear detonation. But the aircraft contained around 2 tons of other high explosives, and on striking the ground, these detonated with a big impact, damaging around 6 houses and a church. This impact made a hole of about 70 feet wide and 35 feet deep. At that time, a railroad conductor who had served as a paratrooper in the World War II was working with his wife nearby behind his house. The top of his garage was blown off. The top and the side of his house was also blown off, and the surrounding was covered with green, foggy haze. Walter Gregg says that he had suffered a deep cut in his right arm, and his wife suffered a cut on her head. Gregg says that his dozens of hens were killed. All this happened just because Captain Bruce M. Kulka got disbalanced while trying to lock the bomb, which was not fastened properly. While doing this, he got disbalanced, and to balance himself, he grabbed something which he should not have done. He had grabbed the bomb's emergency release pin. Miraculously enough, the family of Gregg had survived with no fatalities. But yes, there were injuries with cuts, bruises, and a head wound. The Gregg family sued the American Air Force and received $54,000. some 5 months after the incident in August 1958. A letter of apology was also tendered to Greg and to his family. This is Facts About the World. Thank you for watching.